Hi everyone and welcome back to our day 5 of our Fat Fighter Challenge. All we're about is getting that heart rate up, working every single part of your body and getting as much fat blasted as we can in our short period of time together. So, as we've done for our previous 4 days, let's get us warm, make sure the surface where we're exercising on is completely clear, there's nothing going to trip over, make sure you're safe. And as always, make sure that when we're going through all the higher impact exercises, that you are very careful of back, knees and ankles. If at any time you're unsure of any of the exercises that we do, just take a break or take a lower impact version. Right, let's get us on our toes, like we've been doing the last few days. So we're just moving from left to right, shrugging the shoulders off, staying nice and relaxed, building a little bit of warmth through the body, making sure we're safe to exercise. Now, as we've done the last 4 days, we've been about lifting that intensity. So day 1, we brought in some new combat exercises. Day 2 is when we really hit you with the power and the strength through the legs. Day 3, strength through the upper body. So now we're going to combine all those. We're past our halfway mark. We've got to lift you to a whole new level. So it's about staying with me, working, gritting your teeth. Remember, we're here for a short period of time, so we've got to make that as effective as we can. Right, let's get some of that rotation, some of that twisting done. Take these little steps into jumps, twisting through the core, through the trunk, like we said previously, just to mobilize the pelvis, mobilize the hip and mobilize the spine. Remember, your thing at home is getting as much as you can out of this workout, as much as we can drive you through. So everything that's in that body today, you give it back to me, everything you've got. Right, let's lead with our combat stuff. So we're going to go right leg forward, left leg back, so you're going to mirror me today and we're going to go through lots of movements. So all we're going to do is that left, right and a bit of a twist. So we're just warming up, we're loosening the body. Combat, like it did on day 1, becomes quite an important day for us. So we want loads of movement, loads of trunk rotation and twisting and really reaching with the wrists. So when we're reaching, we're keeping that wrist shoulder height and we're getting lots of mobilization through the body. We're going to jump, change to the side. So we switch and we do the same again. So you're mirroring me. This time it's your left leg forward, it's my right leg and you're just twisting. So we're together. It's a warm up. We're not in our combat phase yet like we did in day 1 and 2. We're just really rotating, twisting, lots of movement through that spine, getting those shoulders nice and warm and trying to pump blood through the arms. So keep that twist going, little look down the shoulders for the wrist, and let's get back into our jog, side step, step and step and step. So as we're in day 4, remember we're trying to work all your muscle groups, that's the important thing for us. We're trying to work your body as much as we possibly can. So you can still do the squats every day, we can still do chest and arms every day, because we're not doing it in a muscle building way. We're doing it in a way that we just consume as much energy as we can. So don't worry that we've done a lot of these exercises previously over the last few days. It won't affect anything we do today. We're about intensity, getting the most out of your body, giving it that jolt, that shock that it needs. Right, let's go back to that combat. Let's get a bit of twist. Last part of our warm-up, lots of rotation. So we're really twisting and we're moving. Lots of shoulder movement, lots of trunk rotation. Feet nice and ground. Remember, like we said in day 1, where we have that even balance of weight. So we're able to step forward and step back. Get used to that now, because when we throw the kicks in for our combat bit, we're going to need that extra bit of balance. Let's jump and change. And we go again, so we twist. And we're always aiming towards the shoulder, always having that trunk rotation. So really twist, we're not punching here. That back arm is really twisting through. As much as we can mobilize those obliques and that waist, that'll become important today for our core routine. Let's go our last few punches. And let's start our track 1, right. Remember, we work in those waves. So we build on the wave. We've got to get you right up to your peak, and that's where we end. We go for it at the very end. So we've got to build you now through these first few exercises. Our first 30 seconds together is all combat. Let me go through our combination. Now you're going to fight me. So you're going to put your left leg forward. So you're not mirroring me anymore. You're against me. Hands locked out. And we do that 1, 2, and that knee kick like we did the other day. So we go 1, 2, and then a knee kick. When we do the knee kick, we want as a core exercise. So we grab and twist the body through. Are we ready? Round 1. Let's go. So punch, punch, twist, punch, punch, twist, Now remember with that knee, it is important that we get that range of movement, because that range of movement determines that we're using that core column. Keep punching, keep twisting. So we really squeeze down. Focus on the abs, focus on the core, make sure you feel it. So we twist, that's good. We twist it in, keep them going, keep them going. Remember, we always finish the cardio just to lift the heart rate. Then we're gonna take it into some exercises for the legs first. So we now go toes straight, no rotation of feet, hands on hips or across chest, and we go into a deep squat, 30 seconds of the squat. So we've got that cardio, we've got that element of combat, we've got that element of heart rate. Now we're trying to use the biggest muscle group in your body, exactly like we have through the week, trying to get those to consume as much energy as we possibly can. Now to do that, we need our focus straight ahead with me, spine nice and straight, weight going over hips, hips going over heels, but that range of movement. So if we can, drop it. Drop it. Remember what we said, we're not dropping through the hips, we're dropping the pelvis down. So we're going nice and straight, keeping that range of movement, working those sides as much as we can. As we come into our last two exercises, get ready to move to the floor, down we go. Remember our modifications through the week. We have been able to go through knees because we're about that range of movement and reps. If we can roll over toes and lift the knees, we can get that range of movement down to the chest. So we can keep that heart rate lifting. We can work the shoulders, back of arms, chest as much as we possibly can. So let's lower it. Let's really start pushing the body, taking us down. Last few reps together, we're going into our first core exercise. Remember what we said in our warm-up. We're trying to mobilize that waist, and it's that oblique area that tightens and shortens the waist. So let's get that down. Left arm down. Modification is always the knees, so we can lift up, and then we have that movement through the pelvis and hips. If we can, we go into the full side plank. So we're not holding the plank, we want it as a movement, as an exercise, as a repetition. So let those hips drop as low as we can, lift them up, really work that oblique underneath. Hopefully you get it in your shoulders as well, but the important thing is you get that waist working, you get it tight through that spinal column. Keep lifting, so we're always tensing, always working that waist, always trying to get the best range of movement we can. Already you should feel that tightening up. Now remember, you're the intermediate group. You're the group who can push, lift yourselves that little bit higher. Let's spin us, go to our right arm, exactly the same again. We have the knee modification, which is absolutely fine. Remember, the modifications are there if we need them, if we have injuries, or if we need to reduce some of our movement to get a better range. If not, you keep pushing. If it hurts and aches the muscle, you don't take a modification. You keep pushing. We're the intermediate group, so we need to lift you that little bit more. We need to push you that little bit harder. So let's keep repping. Still working through this waist. As we're coming towards the end of our core workout, really lift. So that obliques pushing you higher. That spinal column's really tensing, really working. Lift for our final few seconds. One final exercise together, and it's our mountain climber. Now round one, we're gonna make it a little bit easier. Root the palms. Again, we can have the modification of knees. If we can, let's go and pull a full knee in. So lots of range of movement. This is still round one, so we haven't lifted you yet. We're gonna improve this on round two. Make it tougher on round three. Pull those knees in, core stays tight, really twist that in. Get that oblique working, get those abs working, really tighten the waist up. Final 10 seconds together, and I want you to work those elbows. Draw those knees in. Keep pulling in. 3, 2, 1. Round one done. Let's go for round two. Remember, there are no breaks in our intermediate group. That's what makes us that little bit more intense than the beginners. We go straight back to our combat. Fighting me, left leg forward, so we're not mirroring you fighting me. Here we go. Same combo. Punch, punch, that knee. Punch, punch, that knee. Now if we can, we're going to make a little bit more movement, a little bit more speed, a little bit more heart rate. This is our second time on this left side. So we're going to try and work that column as much as we can. We've just finished with 3 big core exercises there. 3 massive exercises to tighten that waist up, get those muscles contracted, get them pushing and working hard for you. So use it now. This is where we can really make a difference. Pulling that knee in, punching, pulling that knee in. That's good. Pull that knee in. Lots of movement, lots of rotation, lots of twisting. Ready for that squat. Here we go. Toes straight. Get on those heels, cross chest or on hips, and let's drop us low. Same thing as we said first time round, that it's really important for us that we have that range of movement. So if you can drop lower, keep eyes focused on me, keep chest up, get those hips and that pelvis nice and low. Dig your heels in, have a quick toe check, don't have them rotating out, have them straight, and push through your heel, bum, 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 bum. Biggest muscle group in our body, thighs, they're working. Back of legs, they're working. Let's get bum involved as well. Keep pushing, drop us nice and low. Coming into our final couple reps. Let's drop it. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We drop down to the press up. We have the modification if we need it. We have the full press up. If we can, single leg press up. So now we're taking it towards the advanced stage. Just holding that leg up puts a little bit more strength, a little bit more pressure through the shoulders, but it also means the muscles have to balance us to stop us falling over. Be tense harder, so the exercise instantly becomes more intense. So if we can, keep that up. Make yourself a little bit more unbalanced. Take that leg into different positions. Change that center of gravity. In doing that, your abs are tensing. Your stomach's working harder. Keep repping. Keep repping. Let's do the obliques. Left elbow first. Modification of the knee if we can. If we need to, get those hips up. Straight legs if we're able to do it. Let's push them. So we have that movement. Waist right up. Lifting, pushing up to the sky. Think you'll tighten your waist. Tighten the ab column all the time. Hopefully heart rate's building. We're on that wave now. We're beginning to ride it. It's beginning to lift. Let's go more movement with the hips. More movement with the waist. Keep lifting. It's good. Strong. Strong, strong, strong. Through that spinal column, through that waist, through those obliques. Keep lifting. We're close. We're so close to finishing that rep. I want you to feel these. I want this round 2 to be a good round. Spin. Right arm. Same thing, modification if we're taking it. If not, lock them legs out. Get the knees working. Waist strong. Shoulders we know are working. We want that. We want to push blood to the upper body. We want to get every single fibre in your body working for you. Keep lifting. Keep lifting. Hopefully you can feel that build. That thunder, that build of heart rate. Waist coming up. Tighten them up. Tighten them up. None of these little mini reps. Up with them hips. Up with that waist. We're close to finishing. Now remember what I said about those mountain climbers. They're going to become an important exercise for us. Here's where we change it. So, root the palms. We've just had the mountain climber. Okay, that's good. If we can go for it, start that now. If we can, we're going to turn it into a new exercise. So we have our Spider-Man press for our mountain climber press up. As the knee comes in, we press. Knee comes in, we press. So we're still getting that action through the obliques, but now we're working the chest again, shoulders again, so we can feel that muscle beginning to contract. The core column is still working. That waist is still tightening up. Difference is now, we're bringing more muscle groups in. So if we can, go for it. If you're taking the modification, still do the same. Knee, dead simple. Bring the knee back. You're still getting that movement. You're still getting those muscles tensing up. Last rep. Round 3. Right, here's where we change. Right leg with me. Round 3. Let's get that speed. No breaks, no stops. Punch, punch, knee, yeah? Punch, punch, knee. So now we can feel it through the other side. Remember that knee's the important bit. That twist, that kick, that rotation. That's where I want those abs working. And hopefully you're feeling that. This is now day 5. Day 1, 2, 3, 4. We did some core work. We did a lot of muscle work. So you should be feeling that. I want you to feel that body beginning to change. Remember what we say. Every single rep, every single movement, every single second you're moving with me, your body's changing. Every single second. Let's get it down. Let's go for it. So again, we have that press up. Remember, we have the modification. We have the knees. we have a full press up, we have the balance. So we can go for either of those. We want to work the chest and shoulders, but I want to bring more core in. I want to challenge you more. Get that leg out to the side. Even if it's a modification of the knee, that's cool. Also, another little byproduct of lifting that heel in the air is your bum's got to contract to hold it there. So not just your legs, your bum's tensing up. So we're getting, again, more muscle groups working all the time. Keep repping. Let's get that chest and shoulders really pushed. Last rep. Let's go to the side plank. Forearm down. Modification if we have it. So we push them hips up, right the way up, right the way down. Big range of movement for us. Now we're closing in. Think of that wave. I want it to now feel intense for you. I want that build. I want that rush. I want that push. That thunder that we talk about, that thunder of the heart. Let's bring it. Let's bring that thunder. Keep pushing. Keep those waists and those hips moving. Lift them higher. Push harder. Do more. Switch. Right arm. Modification. Or go for the full. This is our third of 4 rounds. That's all we've got. So now you think, I haven't got long left. I've got to get the most out of this exercise. I've got to get the most out of this time together. So now you push. You dig within you grit your teeth, you breathe harder, you push more. Keep repping, just push. Stay with me, close your eyes. You don't need to see me, close your eyes and push. And rep, and rep, and rep. Last one, mountain climber. We have that extra movement. We have the press up. We have the modification with knees. We have the full mountain climber with a press up if we can. Now if you're taking the modification, I want you to try and get the twist in. So if we're going knees, still try and do a press up and back. So I still got to get a little bit more workout, a little bit more strength to them shoulders, that little bit more of a push. If you can, just stay with me, keep pushing. We've taken a modification, that's cool. We're still working waist, we're still twisting, we're still working shoulders. Get up, get up, get up. Final round, me and you. Here we go. 3 minutes. Right leg, left leg. Let's go, punch, punch, twist. Now this is where we really bring it home. So I need more. I need a crazy amount more. I need more vigor in them punches, more strength in that knee, more pain, more power, more work, because this is us taking you somewhere. This is me lifting you somewhere. We don't break, we don't plateau off. We go up, we go up, we go up. High point time. Keep going. Keep that push. Let that sweat build. Let that thunder come through the heart. Last second. Let's go. Let's go. Modification, press up if we need it. If not, let's push. Let's push. This is you going somewhere. And remember, it's your last time. If this is your last time now, your last chance to work out today, you give it the most. You give it more. You push higher. You go for high points. Grit your teeth. Don't look at your screen. Just power through. Power through. Seconds left. Push them. Let's do the side plank. Left elbow. Grit your teeth. Close your eyes. Modification if we need it. Go down to the knee. But get that range of movement. Get the most from your session now. Now we go faster. Now we go harder. Now we go in more. Keep lifting. Keep lifting. All that waist. All the hips. All the heart rate. All that column tensing. Strong. Strength. Keep lifting. Keep lifting. Keep lifting. 4, 3, 2. Right arm. We're that close. We're that close. So this is where we lift again. We lift. We're on the peak. We're at the crest of that wave. We're there. We're not going to crash out. We're going more. We're going to ride it all the way home now. Grit your teeth. Scream if it helps. But just keep working. Don't stop now. We're this close. We're there. We're on the final home straight. Let's push. Let's push. Mountain climber press up. Root the palms. Modification if we need it. If not, we push. If not, we fight. If not, we burn. Because this is where we want to be now. This is where we want the thunder. This is where we want the muscles working. Every single fibre in your body, burning as much fat, toning as much as we can, changing your body with every second we are together. Every second. 10 more. That's all I've got to change you. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Let's change you now. 5 seconds. Push it. Last one. Woo! Woo! Well done. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Brilliant. That's good. That's day 5. Day 5, day 5, day 5. Well done. Right. We know what we've got to do. We have that extra cool down facility. So go into our option menus, drop down, go on a 3-4 minute cool down, make sure everything's loose, ready for tomorrow. We're only on day 5, there's another 2 to go. And I want you here every single day. Dead quickly while you're with me. Let's just open up the entire body. Turn everything off, get them toes straight. Arms, reach, like we always do. Now remember, you intermediate guys, this is a workout, this is tough, this is working, you know. This is getting every muscle of your body working. I need you to get a longer cool down. So on top of this, get over to them extra 3 minutes. Cool downs are so important, stretching's so important. Your flexibility is going to make more of the muscle work tomorrow. If we don't make the muscles flexible, they don't work at the right length. Tomorrow when you're back with me, you don't burn as many calories. It's that simple, they won't be able to work as hard. Toes straight again, forward, legs locked out. Open that chest, and just a little drop. So we can open it, little loosen for the back, only a little bit through back of legs. But if we can, really try and pull those triceps back. Open them, and let's loosen them quads off. So remember what we spoke about the last few days on that hip flexor as well? Trying to push that hip flexor forward, trying to loosen it as best we can. Let's do that now. So when we go into the quad stretch, think of this area, we hold, push forward, open it up. Keep strong, keep the body tall, keep that loose, and relax. Little loosen for them shoulders. Remember, this is day 5. 7 days to begin your workout with Switch. This is your fast track. First 7 days to get you somewhere new, and we're changing right now. You've already changed today. Keep it up. Same time, same place tomorrow. Take care.